Hello, people. My name is Olin Yancey. Today I want to discuss marriage. For the institution of marriage is under attack by the enemy. What I would like to touch on is the subject of adultery. First things first, let me state, regardless of what the world tells us and how people may feel, and the world's philosophies which tell us do whatever makes you feel good, an eye for an eye, and do what you want. Let me state that adultery is never justified. Either you should love your spouse enough to seek counseling, or you should respect your spouse enough and just end the relationship. The world displays love as if it's something you can fall in and out of like a bed. But that's not love. Love is a commitment. And sometimes love doesn't put us in the most comfortable situations. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it should put you in dangerous situations, although when it comes to loving God, we may be required to lay our lives down, but I'm talking as far as a spouse, you shouldn't be enduring nothing crazy like real harsh verbal abuse or physical abuse. I'm talking about being uncomfortable, like sometimes, the money might not flow right, or you may lose that connection, Anyway, like I was saying, the world displays love as if it's something you can fall in and out of like a bed. But that's not love. Love is commitment. When you're married, you're not just going to have good and bad times. You're going to experience good and bad seasons. Real long periods of time where things are going good, and a real long period of time where things are going bad. Unfortunately, when things go bad, that's when most people roll out. But that's not love. Love is commitment. Love endures. One of the things that people face in their marriage when they lose that new car smell of their love is they face situations where they want to stray. And even if it's not acted upon, most people, they think about it. They fantasize about it. And unfortunately, that's just a negative and nasty part of our human nature. But anyway, I want to talk about the workplace. If you're married, you have to guard your heart at the workplace. Most situations of adultery take place from people at the workplace. How the world is nowadays, it takes two incomes to make a living. And no doubt that you'll spend a great deal of your time at your job. And there you'll discover that you're attractive to other people who are of the opposite sex. And not just that, you'll also discover that you can be slightly compatible with other people. I'm telling you, don't cross the line. Guard your heart at the workplace when it comes to your marriage. Guard your heart. Like I'm saying, in life and in marriage, there's not just good and bad times, there's good and bad seasons. When you hit those bad seasons in your marriage, don't you dare open up to people about what's going on in your marriage, especially those of the opposite sex. Don't you dare do that. Husbands, if you go to work downcast, know that female predators, going to pick that up, and they're going to approach you. They're going to be like, "Boo, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Are you okay? Want to talk about it at lunch?" Why is the same thing go to you? The male predator is going to pick it up. What's a pretty girl like you looking sad? Why don't you let me put a smile on your face? Come eat lunch. Guard your heart at the workplace. When it comes to situations like that where somebody's approaching you and they know good darn well that you're married, you have to shut it down. You have to utterly destroy it. Most people, when they're approached by the predators, at first, they take a light, respectful approach. I'm okay. You want to go to lunch? No, I'm married. You can't do that. You have to shut it down. You have to shut down to the point of, look, I'm married. I'm married. You're not going to disrespect my husband. You're not going to disrespect my wife. You're not going to disrespect my family. Get the hell out of my face. You can't leave no room for them to come at you like that again. There's no, oh, I'm flattered, but I'm married. No, you got to shut it down. You got to destroy it. There ain't no, oh, I'm flattered, or, yeah, you can go to lunch. We're just friends, right? No, you can't do that. You got to shut it down. You got to tell, husbands, you got to tell that woman, you're not disrespecting my wife. Wives, you got to tell that man, you're not disrespecting my husband. You got to tell them, you're not disrespecting my marriage, you're not disrespecting my family, get the hell out of my face. It got to be that severe. It got to be that powerful. It got to be that deep. You got to shut it down. You got to destroy it. You got to make sure that they know not to come at you again. I've seen so many things on the jobs I've been at. I've seen so many things within the past 10 years that just blow my mind. That just, if I was really to get deep into it, I'll break down in tears because I've seen some sad things. I've seen husbands open up to predators, going out to lunch with them, telling them what their wives did wrong. And all that did was set them up for that woman to tell them exactly what they wanted to hear. Oh, if I was your woman, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. Oh, she must not know she got a good man. I would do this to you, I would do that to you. Same thing with wives. I've seen those predators tell them everything they wanted to hear. Oh, he's a damn fool. If I was your man, I'll do this for you, I'll do that for you. I'll buy you this, I'll get you that, I'll do this to you. It's all a setup. And the sad thing is, those who fool enough to take the bait, 9 times out of 10, the person they cheat on their spouse with don't love them as their spouse did. And not just that, 9 times out of 10, they'll have a fling and that's all they'll be. And they'll get what they want from the person and they'll just leave. Meanwhile, your marriage is destroyed. Children hurt, in-laws in the uproar. You're going through disrespectful things at your job, your church, etc. Satan done did his job and got the person to destroy your marriage. They're long gone while you're living with the devastation. If you're married, guard your heart at the workplace. You have to shut those predators down. Don't allow no one to disrespect your marriage. Don't let no one disrespect your spouse. Tell them straight up, you're not disrespecting my wife, you're not disrespecting my husband, you're not disrespecting my children, you're not disrespecting my family. Get the hell out my face. You can't leave no room for them to come at you again. Threaten them, take them to HR. You have to shut it down. You have to destroy it. If you're married and you going to work and you taking your problems from home to work, which, I don't know, we're human. Sometimes the things we go through, we can't help but to carry them everywhere we go. If you do that, which I encourage you, please don't do that. But if you happen to be going through somewhere as though you can't even hide the fact that you're hurt or feeling a certain way, don't you dare tell others about what's going on in your marriage. Don't you dare do that. Especially those of the opposite sex. Because all you're going to do is set yourself up to be told everything that you want to hear. Only thing you're doing is set yourself up for deception. Only thing you're doing is setting yourself up for debate. At the end, it will destroy your marriage, destroy your family. It won't be worth it. Because 9 times out of 10, that person that come between you and your spouse, they'll do what they do for a season, and they're gone. And while they're long gone, your marriage is devastated. Your marriage is in shambles, or is just totally destroyed. People, married people, guard your heart at the workplace. Guard your heart at the workplace. Do not flirt with danger. This is serious. If you love your spouse, if you want to honor God with your marriage, guard yourself from the dangers of the workplace. Guard your heart from predators of the workplace. Do not go to work sharing your mess with your spouse. You don't do that. Especially not with the opposite sex. Guard your heart at the workplace, people. God bless.